Hey, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel for the love of. If you are joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome and thank you for taking the time to click on this Fall Empties video. Fall Empties Part 3, actually. This one's not, those of you who watched Part 1 and 2, this is like a mini Empties haul. But I did want to get an Empties haul up to you guys because I still have more fall stuff to burn down on. By the time I'm done burning down on all that, we're going to be in the throes of, holiday candle review season, and I didn't want to not ever get to it. So I might do a part 4 down the road. We'll see. But today we're going to be talking about my Fall Empties part 3. And I do have 3. Is it 3 or 4? Let's see. I have 4 honorable mentions, items that I don't have right in front of me that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. They're either items that are almost burned down on or items that I don't have in front of me. So I'll talk about those at the end. All right, let's dive into this. I'm going to pull at random as usual. Most of these, and I know I say this in every video, most of these I have reviews up of. If you're curious on any of the items and I don't have reviews up, comment down below. I'm really good, or I try to be really good about replying to each and every one of my comments. So if you have questions on anything, comment down below. All right, first we have frosted cranberries on my mind. I gotta talk about frosted cranberry when I get to it. You guys will see why in a second. Cranberry chutney, Yankee Candle. This was my first season burning cranberry chutney. I kind of had like an apple and cranberry theme going this fall. Really, really pretty. Almost the sweetness of the apple mixed with the tartness of some of the cranberry scents. It's really, really beautiful. Would I burn and purchase cranberry chutney again? Yes, absolutely. I still don't like it as much as Cranberry Woods. Cranberry Woods is still my all-time favorite, but I do like cranberry chutney. I wish this was a little bit stronger, as I do with most Yankee candles, but this was a really nice kind of layering scent. I had this going when I obviously had other fragrances going as well. Really nice tart cranberry scent, very authentic, not artificial at all. I actually prefer, and I'm finding that I like the more tart, not as super sweet cranberry fragrances. I did give frosted cranberry a try, which actually, let's move right along here. Frosted cranberry, I did give frosted cranberry a try. This was my first time burning it this season. I've used the soaps and the wallflowers in the past, but I had never burned frosted cranberry. I like it, I enjoy it, but I think it's one of those fragrances I'm seeing that, because as you can see, I burned all the way down on this. I wound up getting the newest version, which is their Christmas holiday version, even though this packaging does look very Christmassy. This was launched earlier in the fall. When I was burning the other version, I just had to put it out. It was a little bit too much. So with frosted cranberry, I like it, but it's almost too sweet. I can't do overly sweetsy fragrances too much anymore. Not sweet gourmand, I don't mind, but sweet fruit is almost a little too much for me, like Yankee Candle's White Strawberry Bellini, too sweet, way too sweet for me. Bath & Body Works has some super, super sweet ones too, like Peach Bellini. I like it. I can do a couple like around New Year's and that's it. Then it becomes too much. So I think with frosted cranberry, would I buy it again? I might buy one next season. I might layer in wallflowers here and there, but it's sweet, you guys. So I enjoyed it. Nice clean burn. The thing I wanted to mention about frosted cranberry, you guys will see I posted on Instagram a screenshot of this frosted cranberry version, which the notes are snow dusted cranberries, juicy peach, ripe red raspberries. And if I can find a picture of the newest version, I'll throw it up on the screen right now. It's the newest version. They've changed the notes. It has blonde woods in it and then a couple other fruit type notes, cranberry notes. It's a little sweet. It was a little too sweet for me. So that was one of the honorable mentions. I don't have it in front of me. I actually wound up exchanging it just because I wasn't going to burn down on it the rest of the season. So I like it. I might use it sparingly, but it's a little too sweet for me. All right, let's see. I have a couple more candles in here. This is not a big haul at all, you guys, but that's okay. What else do I have? Apple pumpkin. So this was an early fall review for me. So I originally got it in single wick form, no throw whatsoever. Got it in the 2-wick tumbler form, still pretty light. I had someone comment on the video that this fragrance was not designed to be a crazy strong scent. I don't know which Yankee candles or which ones are designed to be stronger and which ones aren't designed to be stronger. I've never had a Yankee candle associate tell me which ones are and which ones aren't. So that was really interesting to hear. If any of you know which scents are, supposed to be stronger and which ones aren't, comment down below, because that's the first I've ever heard of that. I do know, obviously, they've come out with their bold line. They're starting to put more fragrance oil in their large jars. So I know they're trying to kind of combat, some of that negative stereotype that their fragrances don't throw. I've had some hits and I've had some misses. But what I found is the new scents like Cider House, Farm Stand Festival, Sweet Maple Chai was crazy strong. Their new fall launch was very strong. I was shocked. And then some of the large holiday versions, I had one in a single wick that really threw, and I got 2 in tumblers because I thought smooth wax, 2 wicks, they're gonna throw a little bit better. They didn't throw. So I think they're maybe still hammering it out. But anyhow, would I buy Yankee Candle's Apple Pumpkin again? Not in candle form. Not in candle form. I'd buy it in the melt cup. I love the melt cup. I'd buy it in the wall plugs. I've used it in wall plugs this year. The candles just, at least for me, don't throw. I'd love to see them come out with a bold version or maybe revamp their current core fall lineup next season, because it's a beautiful rustic scent. It just doesn't fragrance a large area or even a small area for that matter. I did have it in a smaller area. I have a full-on review if you guys are interested. This one just did not throw for me, but I do like the scent. I have, of course, this one was so pretty. I love this scent. It came out last fall. I believe it was new last fall from Bath & Body Works. The Perfect Autumn. Nice clean burn. Look at that. It burned all the way down. No issues with this one. I find that some of the Bath & Body Works scents, like their fall ones, the ones with cranberry, apple, maybe a little bit of spice, tend to burn better. They don't get that murky, icky kind ofness as some of the gourmand scents do. I also am really trying to keep an eye on my Bath & Body Works candles. When I first started burning their candles, I would let them go for like 4, 5, 6 hours, and they'd get completely liquefied, probably totally destroyed the candle by doing that. I don't let my Bath & Body Works candles go for more than 3 hours anymore. You do have to babysit them. That's the advantage to say like a Yankee candle, a Goose Creek candle. They're 2-wick candles. But, it's a trade-off, right? You get a little bit stronger scent. But Perfect Autumn was really, really beautiful. I will absolutely buy it again next season. I'll go over this one in a second because I was really excited about that one. Let's see, I got 2 more candles. Of course, Cider House, Yankee Candle Cider House. So oddly enough, my little baby jar of Cider House, the one that was this style, actually threw a little bit better than the smooth wax version. So I don't know if they're hammering out their wax and focusing on their paraffin wax in the throw on that before they start focusing on the smooth wax. This one threw, but not as much as my original. The first Cider House I ever burned this season was a little baby jar because I wanted to test it out, and it threw insanely strong. So I wound up getting this, and it threw, but it wasn't as strong as the little one. Very interesting. But I still love this scent. I will absolutely buy it again next season. These tumblers do burn very sooty. Very sooty for whatever reason. So I didn't clean that off because I wanted to show that to you guys. The tumblers are very sooty. All right, moving right along. This is what I wanted to share. So Autumn Wreath from Yankee Candle. It's such a beautiful scent. Look how clean that burned. that little itty bitty jar. Super clean burn. I had no idea. I like always passed up autumn wreath. This was also one of my honorable mentions. So I loved autumn wreath so much. I got it in the little mini jar when they had the buy one, get two free email that went out this week. I love this scent so much. I wound up grabbing it in their gel spheres. I use these in my linen closet, or not linen closet, my coat closet. So I have autumn wreath in the gel spheres. And I obviously just opened this, but I wanted to talk about these because I love this scent. I got it in 2 different forms. I actually have it in the car freshener too. No one told me how pretty this scent was. So anyways, that's autumn wreath right there. And that is it for candles. So I have Goose Creek's cranberry, really pretty cranberry scent. To me, it's closer to Bath & Body Works Frosted Cranberry than it is to say cranberry chutney or cranberry woods. It's a sweet cranberry. I'd love to see Goose Creek come out with a tartar cranberry. I love this one. It's strong, super strong right off the bat. Goose Creek wax melts, when you pop them in your warmer, they're strong. You get like a good 8 hours out of them, maybe 10 depending on the scent, and then they do dissipate. But this right off the bat, super strong, almost a little too sweet. I like it, but I would love to see them come out with a tartar version or maybe like a cranberry woods type version next season. I liked it so much though, I did wind up buying 2 of them. I have another one that I'm still kind of working through, but I think I'm going to retire it for the season because sweet cranberry can be a little bit too much for me. So, but that's Goose Creek's version. Would I buy it again? Yes. Maybe next fall season I would buy one more just to kind of blend it with other fragrances. And I do have a melt cup here, and I'm looking, if you see me looking down, there's no lid in my box. So let's see, what scent was this? Oh, of course, Cider House. I have another Cider House in here. I went through like 3 or 4 Cider House melt cups this season. Really good scent. Strong too. The strongest version of Cider House is in the melt cup version, you guys. Would I buy it again? Yes, of course. Next season I absolutely would. I have a couple more wax items. Okay, this is gonna look silly, but I'll show you guys anyways. I don't burn votive candles. I burn tea lights and my tea light warmers, but when Yankee Candle has the $1 tarts and votives, sometimes they don't have the tarts in the scents that I want. And for whatever reason, they didn't have any Macintosh tarts left. So I actually will just take the votives, pull the wick out, put it in a little plastic bag and crunch it up, and then keep it with like where I store my wax melts, and then just, you know, put them in my warmer. So this is the remnants of my Macintosh votive candle. I really like Macintosh, you guys. This is my first season burning Macintosh as well. If you like just like a crisp, standard fall scent, Macintosh is definitely it. It's sharp. It's a sharp apple scent. It's not blended with anything else. It doesn't really have like cinnamon or spice. It's just like a crisp, sharp apple. It's different than the Honey Crisp apple. The Honey Crisp apple is a little bit smoother, a little sweeter. If you like a sharp, fresh apple, Macintosh is it. Would I buy Macintosh again? Yes, absolutely. I would next season. If you guys are interested in Macintosh, I do have a review up of the bold version as well. And what is this bag? I have a random empty bag in here. I may have had some, what wax melts did I have? I don't know. It doesn't smell like anything. I don't know why that's in there. I do have this though. Okay, this is another one of my honorable mentions because I still have some. So this is the steamed vanilla milk votive from Yankee Candle because they don't have the tarts out yet, / I don't think they're going to make tarts in the newer versions. This burns differently than it smells on cold, at least to me. On cold, it just smells like an icky, like, ugh, just flat, like flat milk. When it's melting, it smells like Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside, but like remove the fireside. It just has this like semi-sweetness to it. It's really, really pretty. I'm using it in the bedroom right now. It's light. It's very airy. It's just if you want like a little hint of like a vanilla sweetness, that's what this smells like. So the steamed vanilla milk. Will I get the candle of it? Probably not, because for holiday I'm going to be burning peppermint and pine type scents, so it's not really going to blend with those. But if you like just like a standard semi-sweet vanilla scent, you might want to check out the steamed vanilla milk. Let me see if I have, do I have the packaging? Yes, I do. So there's the packaging. It's kind of torn up, but that's the steamed vanilla milk. So I don't think I'll be doing a candle review on it, but I did want to mention it in this video. I have one soap. In my empties video, I think it was fall empties part 1, or maybe it was my summer empties, I said how I tore through these soaps, and apparently I was over pumping them. So I've gotten a lot better about not over pumping the soaps, because I was tearing through them like crazy. So I only have one to show you this empties haul. This is an afternoon apple picking. I have a couple more of these to get through, and then I think I'm switching over. I do have like sweet cinnamon pumpkin. I think I have one more apple pumpkin I have to get through. And then the rest are all like pumpkin, cinnamony, Christmassy, late fall scents. So that's afternoon apple picking. I get it every season. I really like that scent in soap. I have a few wallflowers, and that's it. Let's see, what do I have here? I have a pumpkin apple. I almost returned this, but I didn't want to go through the hassle of returning a single wallflower. I think what I'm finding is with my Bath & Body Works warmers or plug-in warmers, if they're not new, they're not throwing anywhere nearly as good as my newer versions are. I think they tend to stop working as efficiently after like a year or so. So the one that I have my apple pumpkin plugged in, it's a brand new wallflower, and it's slowly going down, and I can see like the steam coming out of it a little bit, but I can't smell it, and it's in a smaller space to where you should be able to smell it. So I don't know if I got a dud or if I just need a new warmer, but I usually always really enjoy this scent, but I couldn't smell this one for whatever reason. Now this one I just plugged in. This one is so pretty to use during the fall with like apple and cranberry scents. I know this is typically a Christmas one, but I'm using it right now and it's super pretty. 'Tis the season. I used to usually only exclusively use this during Christmas time, but it's really pretty during fall as well. And 'Tis the Season is rich red apple, sweet cinnamon, and cedar wood. I really, really like this scent. It's strong. The wallflower, I just popped a new one in. Super crazy strong, and that's because it's a new warmer. So I may have to look at replacing some of my warmers because I'm just not smelling them. I will say Bath & Body Works wallflowers, they're super strong the first week, week and a half, and then they dissipate. Whereas I'm finding with my Yankee ones, they're not as in your face strong, but they're more of a consistent strength. So kind of just depends on what you're looking for. I got 2 empty wallflowers here. I'm also noticing, as a side note, my newer wallflower warmers are burning much cleaner in the ones, my newer ones, they're burning cleaner and faster than my older ones, because I have like 6 of them total. The older ones, they're leaving some remnants. So I think maybe, those of you who know, comment down below. I don't know if anyone else is experiencing that too. So, all right, we got 2 wallflowers here. What is this one? I think this one is Perfect Autumn. It burned it up so much I can't really smell too much else. I think that was Perfect Autumn. Look how clean that burned. Have you guys noticed that now that they don't have the rounded bases, they tend to burn a little more clean, which is great. What is this one? Oh, this was my other apple pumpkin. This one burned pretty clean actually. And then I have, so Autumn Wreath, my Yankee candle plug-in. And I said this in my last video, the Yankee candle plugins actually have less, what is it, 0.62 fluid ounces, whereas the Bath & Body Works ones are 0.8. So you are getting a little more product in your Bath & Body Works ones. Those of you who are curious on that and notice that maybe your Yankee ones go a little bit quicker. So Autumn Wreath, really pretty. I absolutely loved it. I'm almost inclined to try Autumn Wreath in candle form, like a larger version, but it's so late in the season now, I'll probably wait till next season. Those of you who are curious, comment down below. I might wind up trying Autumn Wreath in a larger candle form before the fall ends, or at least getting it in a melt cup because I really like the scent. All right, you guys, I said I had a couple honorable mentions, and if the angle looks different, I had to switch positions because my legs are falling asleep. So, a couple honorable mentions that I had said. So we already went over the Autumn Wreath, the gel spheres. I obviously haven't used all those yet, but I really like the scent, so I did want to include it. The Steamed Vanilla Milk Votive, I showed you guys that. The new Frosted Cranberry, I obviously don't have that one right now because I exchanged it. Little too sweet for me. Still like Frosted Cranberry, but in moderation, I guess. And then the one final thing I wanted to talk about, if you guys follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, follow me at life, L-I-F-E _ with W-I-T-H _ letter L. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen earlier this week, I don't know when this video is going up, but I did post that I DIY'd the Goose Creek's pumpkin. They're little glass pumpkins that came out earlier this fall. I put cute little leaves in it. I'll throw it up on the screen right now. So I don't have it in front of me right now because it's out on my patio actually. So I'll throw a picture up there, but that was Apple Pumpkin from Goose Creek. Would I buy that fragrance again? Yes, absolutely. It was a really smooth, pretty rustic apple pumpkin. The apple wasn't super sharp. It was more of a smooth apple pumpkin fragrance. Really, really pretty. As with any smooth wax, especially 3-wick candle, you do have to kind of babysit them a little bit. And that's just because you can't let them burn for like 6, 7, 8 hours at a time. My last 2 burns of that candle, I kind of let it go longer than I should have just because it was so pretty to have it going. I used up all the oils in it, and near the end, the last couple burns were just kind of icky. So I did wind up dumping it and obviously wiping out the wax and repurposing it. But would I buy that candle again? Yes, absolutely. I would buy Goose Creek's Apple Pumpkin again next fall season. All right, you guys, that is it for me today. Thanks for sticking with me. This was a little bit of a longer video than I was expecting to film, even though I didn't have that much, I don't feel like I had that much in this Empties haul. Comment down below, let me know what some of your fall favorites are this season, and if you have used any of these products, comment down below, let me know which ones are some of your favorites. Before I sign off, I want to let you know I am on Instagram, so come find me at life, L-I-F-E _ with W-I-T-H _ letter L. You guys, that is it for me today. I hope you are enjoying the fall season. I hope you are having an awesome day, an awesome evening, an awesome weekend, whatever time it is you're watching this video. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.